Hi, I'm Kathy, growing in Glories Garden. And today, what I'm out here doing is watering my garden and trying to protect some of my plants from the sun, like my bush beans that I have here. I bought a little umbrella, little garden umbrellas to cover some of my plants to try to help them from the sun. Tomorrow, we are under a heat advisory and they're already leaning over. So I do have my little trellises to prop them up, and I have watered them, and I'll probably give them a little more water because that soil is so dry. So that's what I'm doing out here in the garden today. Gonna prop them up with these trellises, just the little small ones to try to help them. I don't really care about them hanging over, but I feel like earlier they were standing up. Usually they're standing up. The day they kind of leaned over, I think the sun is kind of wearing them down. I have picked off some leaves too that was already dried out and brown. All right, love you. See you later. That's my daughter Olivia. She don't live grown up. I know when she get off from work, she come to her mama house and take a nap in her old room. So she just now going to her house. So that helps when you can prop it up like that. So I'm gonna go around the green stalk tower, the lemon green stalk tower, and put in some of these little trellises to try to help hold them up a little bit. And these are my provider beans on this row. These are called the provider bush beans. Hopefully this will help some. I really just came out here to water and to check on my seeds. Everything has germinated, except for the collard greens. No germination on the collard greens, but everything is also very, very leggy. So I kind of took the shade cloth off the greenhouse when I on one of my videos. I was saying what I was going to do to try to get my Brussels sprouts and stuff to grow and try to keep them from the sun, but they're so leggy, like they're reaching for the sun. So maybe I had too much shade cloth on them. So I just folded back the shade cloth. Okay, I have the trellis around the whole thing. Just this second row at the top is Blue Lake bush beans, but I just have it around these. They're very viney, and some of the limbs have actually not popped all the way off, but it is broken. I didn't pop them off. I just propped them up as well. And if I have to, I kind of Velcro them to the little side of the trellis if necessary. But right now, I'm gonna get my little umbrella, put it together, and gonna figure out how to kind of put it over top of this stalk tower, this green stalk tower, to shade my plants because we gonna need it tomorrow. They already gave us a heat advisory for tomorrow. And this is the little umbrella. I'm gonna use the pink one. And it's just a simple, like what the older people used to say, parasol. So it's just a simple umbrella, a little small umbrella. And it has an extension. You can make it tall or you can make it short. And you just screw these on. I was playing with it probably about 2 weeks now. I done had these. I think I done got this piece stuck on here. But this is what the end of it looked like, the hook down in there. I don't think I want it very tall. So I'm not going to put all the extensions in. You just screw it in. I want to make sure that's sturdy. I'm not sure about this little piece right here. No, that comes on there, so I'm trying to pull it off. I done tore it up. I don't really want it that tall, so I'm gonna unscrew this piece. And just gonna provide a little shade for the beans. I think that would help some. I don't really want it straight up. I kind of want it leaning to fight. I don't want it standing straight up. I kind of want it leaning some. Let me stand back and see what I think about it at that distance. Yeah, I think that'll help. And I think that'll help it. And I think it's a few other things down there that I might want to cover up, like my eggplant or maybe even my peppers, because I'm going to let you see the peppers. Turn you around. And see my poblano pepper? It looks all laid over and shrinked from the sun. The sun beat it down. If I water it, it may come back up, but it's looking like this every day. And it's getting late in the evening. I just got off from work and it's already 7 o'clock. So, and I did water yesterday, so it shouldn't be looking that bad, but I know the sun is hot. So I think I'm going to put an umbrella over that as well. Let me go pick them up and bring them back down here. I was out here watering. And I think I'm going to use the blue one down that way. And I need this one tall. Just to try to help my plants. You know, I don't want to, I do have a few shade cloths. But it's a little easier to use these little cutesy umbrellas. And in this packet, mine came with, let me show you what it came with. It came with a blue 2 pinks, a green, and 2 yellows. They had some other ones that looked like had the face of ladybugs and different things like that, but they were metal, and I don't really want metal because I already feel like it's hot. So I didn't want to put metal and the heat hitting the metal, and I was like, no. So I didn't choose those. I just went the old-fashioned route, like what the older people say. Just got my parasol, the shade from the sun, and I actually still see people walking where I live at. Once I turn off my road, it's a long major road on each side of me. Either way I go out of my subdivision, it's a major road on either side, and I actually still see people walking with umbrellas. Some of the older people and some of the younger people too that realize that that the umbrellas can protect you from the sun. It's not just for rain. So I'm putting the full extension on these for the poblano pepper because they're kind of tall. And we're going to turn around and see what this looks like. Yeah, I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect for that. I think that's perfect height. I put the full extension on it. Ooh, excuse me. Honey, anywhere these mosquitoes can bite you, they will bite you. I have my arms covered up, and I do have on my little ankle boots, but I also have on my capri jeans, and I got about this much of my ankle out, and honey, they all down there chewing me up out here. So, so that's what I was knocking something off of me. And I think I'm going to put one right here, too, in my habanero pepper plant. And I think I'm going to use the yellow one for that. I'm going to raise y'all down just a little bit. And I'm not going to make this one as high because the poblano pepper is more bushy and then tall. But I actually thought this was a neat idea. I'm just getting off from work today. It's Sunday. Ooh, I need something else right there. Pull that one out. Let me try the other one. Yep. Now I have the right one. Well, you all, that's what I'm doing today. I don't want to make this video long, just showing you all me putting up umbrellas, but I just wanted y'all to see what we're doing in the garden today over here at Glories Garden. Trying to save our plants so we could have a harvest. I'm going to turn you around so you can see what that looks like. I'm going to take you out a little bit so you can see it from a distance. See, that's what that looks like. And you can see the pink one down there as well. Yep. Well, that's what we're doing over here today in Glories Garden. I did a little harvesting of some okra. One, I think I let it stay on too long, and I didn't even see that one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm scratching my ankles. So I'm keep bending over because I'm scratching my ankles. But that's what we're doing over here today, trying to protect our plants so we could save our harvest. I do have poblano peppers on the bush, on the plant, whatever y'all call it. I be saying it, I call everything a vine, but I realize everything is not a vine, but that's just what I say. And I'm pretty sure y'all know what I mean though. So I do have poblano pepper on the vine, and and orange habanero peppers, and I want to save my harvest. I would like to be able to pick them and eat them. I don't know if the strawberry needs one. It's kind of under a tree over here, so I don't think I'll be putting one over those. But I think I did the ones that needed the most. I might put one over the herbal green stalk towel, which is the black one. It has all my herbs, and I desperately need the harvest. I think I'm gonna put one over that as well. Because the sun is starting to turn those. Y'all, let me show you my corn, how my corn is coming along. I'm just toting the tripod. But as you can see, my corn is starting to get tassels. Have one that's leaning. I think I'm gonna come and feed them some more. Put down some fertilizer around them. But that would not be today, honey, because these mosquitoes are tearing my little ankles up. I've been bending over, scratching, trying to scratch with my foot while I'm talking to y'all. So I'm going to go ahead on and end this video right here so I can put out the rest of these little umbrellas and get myself in the house. I'm tired anyway. Like I said, I just got off from work, so my job is not really physical, but it's a very mental job, what we do, where I work at. So sometimes, when I drive up, I just sit in my driveway, sit in my car a minute and just breathe, before I come into the house. Because once I get in here, Kaylani's here and she's meeting me at the door with her sweet, lovable self. And she's ready to start her time with her Nona. Most of the time I'm like, girl, I got to go to work in the morning. I'm trying to get a shower, sit on the bed, and I'm going fast to sleep, most of the time. But I'm off tomorrow. And the day after, tomorrow is Monday, then I'm off Monday and Tuesday. Have some errands to run on tomorrow, so I probably won't do much in the garden because my errands are early in the morning, and by the time I get back, it's going to be hot. So I know I probably won't be out here in the morning. That's why I'm out here now trying to do the things that I want to do out here and water and stuff like that so they could have their water and don't be so dry tomorrow. Well, guys, that's it. I really, really appreciate you guys taking out time to watch this video. If you're new to this channel and this is your first time here, thank you and welcome. I hope you subscribe. And if for my old subscribers that's been coming and supporting me, giving me advice and encouraging me, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video and hit your notification bell. And if you have any ideas of anything I could do to protect my plants from the sun, I know shade cloths and I have the little cutesy umbrellas, but if you have any other ideas, just drop them down below. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one.